Hey guys! I heard blondes have more fun, so I tried it out. Welcome back. Sa here with another video. Today I'm just going to tell you guys how I was able to achieve this color from 613 blonde, which you guys know is more of a like yellowish, it's really harsh blonde. It's really fake instead of natural, or it doesn't go well with brown skin tone. To me personally, I feel that way. So I did get some toner, and I used Wella Charm toner before on another blonde wig when I had silver, and I had used another color to get the silver, but this time I used T27, which is a medium beige blonde, and this is how I got this color. So it's more of like it says, like a beige color instead of a yellowy blonde. I was gonna go back in and do the roots like a dark brown, and that was a 6NW color by them, but I decided not to because I wanted to see how it would look, and I'm perfectly satisfied with this. Maybe later on or in another video for another blonde wig I might do some root coloring. So if you guys want to know about that, then stay tuned, because I do have some blonde hair here and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. So yeah, so this hair is from Ulair Hair Company, and I got 3 bundles and a frontal, which I could have used 4 bundles. Well, I would say 4 bundles would have been pushing it, but the way I make my wigs, I would have needed 4 bundles, because with the first bundle I always double it, so at the bottom it's more full. So I did double the first bundle, and it only gave me about 3 rows. And then I went with the next 26 bundle without doubling it. Then I went with another 26, and I had about this much space left. I'm like, what am I gonna do with this space? So I had to try to like space the tracks out, and it's probably not as full as it should be up here, but it's okay. It looks perfectly fine to me. But if I would have known that I would have ran out of space, then I would have gotten a 4th bundle. That's about it about the hair company and the size I got. So I got three 26-inch bundles and a 20-inch frontal. So the frontal ends here, and then the other hair comes down to my butt, and I am 5 feet, so that's how you can gauge how long you want your hair. But I also have had problems with blonde hair shedding colored, or when I use toner. I definitely had a lot of shedding on another wig that I did from a different company when I toned it to silver, and it was like shedding, and I was just like, oh my god. So I used blonde hair to color it orange when my hair was orange back then, and it shed. But this time I didn't get any shedding. I had about this much hair from me combing through it with the dye and stuff like that. That was about it. When I washed it, a couple strands here and there, nothing like too much hair shedding. It was perfectly fine. And yeah, because it's blonde hair, it's a lot more fragile, it's a lot thinner, so you are going to get strands here and there if you brush through it. So like I said, nothing that can't be, you know, dealt with or anything, but it is blonde hair, so that is what you're asking for. Now I got this hair in a body wave texture. After I washed it, I just let it air dry, and it's just in its little kind of wet and wavy state. This is actually really cute. I plan on curling it tomorrow, so I'll do a video on that, or straightening it. I'm not sure which I'm gonna wear out yet, but I plan on styling it, doing something cute. So I did use this T27 Wella Charm dye, and for every bottle that I used, I added 2 of these, like 2 bottles of some 20 volume developer. Now you can use the Wella Charm brand, or you can use other brand developer. All developer is really pretty much the same, but I use 20 developer. You don't need anything higher or anything lower, because it'll change at a decent amount of time. I filled 2 of these up with the developer and then mixed it together, as you guys can see, and then I distribute it throughout the hair. And you really don't need that much on your brush, as in if you're dyeing, you know, hair a color. After you mix this with the developer, it's pretty much a nice milky consistency to where you can dip it and literally do like the entire like piece and strand. You might have to dip a little bit to get the ends, but normally when I'm dyeing hair, I have to do this, dip again, do it some more, dip again, go all the way down the hair, when I didn't have to do that. So that's pretty good for toner. It's like a different consistency when you mix it with the developer. And I used 3 bottles for this much hair. I've seen a video of somebody using 2 bottles for a bob. Somebody might have used 4 bottles just because they wanted to completely coat the hair, but I used 3 bottles and that was perfectly fine for what I had. I didn't run out or anything. I had bought 5 bottles just to be safe. And then I had bought that 1 bottle for the roots that I never used. So that is how I did that. And I did that all over the hair, just separated it, made sure I got the roots and all. When I got toward the frontal part, I definitely was super careful not to get it on the lace, even though after I got it on the lace, it didn't do anything. Because the consistency is so thin, there's really no way you can not get it on the lace besides spraying Got to Be glued on it and letting it dry up under the lace. But because it's toner and not necessarily like hair dye, it's not going to mess up the lace, especially with this color. It is blonde and your lace is already blonde, so it didn't really do too much. And then I went in after and put foundation on my lace, so it really didn't matter if I had got any toner on the lace or not. But I was very careful just to get it on the root part, not necessarily just all on the lace, which is always a be careful thing when you're dyeing a lace front. And honestly, I'm super satisfied with this hair. I just wish that it could be more full, but honestly, this is a lot of hair, so I don't really know what more full I want. I was just upset. So now there's kind of like spaces, and you can probably see my dome cap, which is black. So yeah, but I really like this hair, and I know people struggle or say, oh, dark-skinned girls can't wear blonde, brown-skinned girls can't wear blonde, blonde is for light-skinned girls. And all aside the colors, any colors for anybody. As you guys have seen, I've worn every color here. And you might say, oh, Sa, you could just pull colors off. Honestly, no, you just have to work with it and be confident with the colors that you have on. You have to try things if you want to. And then you just have to find the right niche for you. Like before, I had a blonde bob and I didn't tone it. And I just put it on and I looked like somebody's like hood rat auntie or something. Like it just looked so fake, so wiggy, so just not natural. And I know colors don't look natural, but the purpose for your lace front is for it to look natural, like it's coming out your scalp. And that color of 613 just could not come out my scalp looking like that. It just was not right at all. So I did a lot of research, looked at some videos, looked at the different toners and different colors that I can use. And I forgot the YouTuber that I watched, but she had used T27, and this is what I used as well. So yes, that's about it. When it comes to this hair, I really love this hair, and I'm going to do another video. I am going to do my Instagram followers control, like my look. And I did a poll the other day on whether I should do straight or curly, and whether I should do side part, middle part, stuff like that. But I think I'm going to redo the poll because I have some other options that I want to try to ask you guys about. And I'm going out tomorrow, so that'll be a perfect day for me to film. And I know you guys were commenting on my Snapchats about like, how did you get this color, what did you use? I hope you're doing a video about it. So this is the video, and I'm sorry that I didn't do a step-by-step tutorial, but it was really hard for me not to have a tripod ring light anymore, and my camera was dead and I had to use my phone. So it was just like, I'm gonna put this right here and record a little bit of what I'm doing, put it in the corner, and they will be okay. But you guys feel free to text me, DM me about anything specifically hair coloring wise. You know, I dye hair all the time. And yeah, so I love this hair. And comment if you guys like this hair on me. I really have seen so many like IG baddies, some celebrities, all these singers trying blonde. I'm just like, they look so good in blonde, and I just don't. But sis, this little caramel beige, whatever you want to call it, blonde is popping on me, and can't nobody tell me anything. And that's the way it should be with you when you try this color. That can't nobody tell you nothing. Can't nobody tell me nothing. And I've kind of made this video longer than it had to be, but this is definitely how you get this color. And if you guys want to see more, check out my Instagram, check out Twitter, and check out Snapchat, because I film a lot of videos throughout my day and post about my hair. My social medias are below, ExclusivelySa on Twitter and Instagram, and then my Snapchat is sabear0323, and I will have that below as well. If you guys have any more questions, don't forget to comment them, DM me. I try to get back to all these DMs, I swear I do. And if I don't get to it the first time, like a week later, just text me again on another social media, or like comment on Instagram and say like check DM or something, and then I'll know like, okay, somebody DM me and this is who it is. But yeah, I'm out of here. Bye.